Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into some of the most powerful miracles from the Bible, both the Old and New Testaments. These stories remind us that God is always in control and still works in amazing ways today. Creation and early miracles. Creation of the world. God creates everything in 6 days. Genesis 1:2. The flood. Noah and his family are saved while the world is judged. Genesis 6:9. Tower of Babel. God confuses human languages. Genesis 11. Miracles in the time of the patriarchs. Birth of Isaac. Sarah conceives in old age. Genesis 21. Destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. Fire and brimstone rain down. Genesis 19. Miracles of the Exodus, Moses and Joshua. The 10 plagues in Egypt, water to blood, frogs, hail, darkness, etc. Exodus 7:12. Parting of the Red Sea, Israelites walk through on dry land. Exodus 14. Manna and quail, daily provision in the wilderness. Exodus 16. Water from the rock, twice during the journey. Exodus 17, Numbers 20. Mount Sinai, God's presence in fire and thunder. Exodus 19. Walls of Jericho fall. After Joshua's army marches and blows trumpets. Joshua 6. Miracles of the prophets. Elijah calls down fire on Mount Carmel. 1 Kings 18. Multiplies flour and oil for a widow. 1 Kings 17. Raises a widow's son. 1 Kings 17. Elisha purifies poisoned water. 2 Kings 2. Multiplies oil for a widow. 2 Kings 4. Heals Naaman's leprosy. 2 Kings 5. Raises a Shunammite woman's son. 2 Kings 4. Other Old Testament signs. Daniel in the lion's den. Daniel 6. 3 men in the fiery furnace. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego survive unharmed. Daniel 3. Jonah and the great fish. Jonah survives 3 days in its belly. Jonah 1:2. New Testament miracles. Birth and early life of Jesus. Virgin birth. Matthew 1, Luke 1. Star guiding the Magi. Matthew 2. Miracles of Jesus. Nature miracles. Turns water into wine. John 2. Calms a storm. Mark 4. Walks on water. Matthew 14. Feeds 5,000 and later 4,000 with few loaves and fish. Mark 6:8. Healing miracles. Heals blind, deaf, and lame people. Mark 7:8. Cleanses lepers. Luke 17. Heals a paralyzed man. Mark 2. Exorcisms. Drives out demons. Mark 5, Luke 8. Raising the dead. Raises Jairus' daughter. Mark 5. Raises Lazarus after 4 days. John 11. Other signs. Transfiguration on the mountain. Matthew 17. Jesus' death and resurrection. Darkness at noon during the crucifixion. Matthew 27. Resurrection on the 3rd day. Matthew 28. Appearances to disciples for 40 days. Acts 1. Ascension into heaven. Acts 1. Apostolic miracles. Acts and epistles. Peter and John heal a lame man. Acts 3. Ananias and Sapphira struck dead. Acts 5. Peter raises Tabitha, Dorcas. Acts 9. Paul heals the sick and raises Eutychus. Acts 20. Paul survives a snake bite. Acts 28. Themes and purposes of miracles. Revelation of God's power and glory. Validation of prophets, Jesus, and apostles. Compassion and provision for God's people. Judgment and... If you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe for more faith-based content. And let me know in the comments which miracle inspires you the most.